If you're hearing these words, moving in the invisible.
Yogeshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambhakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadhashivaya Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha
Yogeshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha. Yogeshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikagnikalaya Kalagnirudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha Mahadevaya Namaha.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new video of this spiritually enlightened show. Today I'm going to entertain you, vibe with you, enlighten you, all those fun things. So we're here, chilling out, relaxing, Om Namah Shivaya, reading your comments, and waiting for Dr. Rob to join. So I've been chanting some powerful mantras. This next mantra comes from Bitu Malik, which is arguably the best Indian songwriter or mantra singer. Listen to this.
Today, I'm going to show you how to send 200 personalized emails
No,
from Gmail in less than...
Sadhguru, baby, Sadhguru.
Jai Jai Janani Kali Janani Ambe Bhavani
Wow, that is brilliant. I would love to do some kind of interview. I would love to interview him. I was thinking that yesterday. He's my favorite musician.
Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma, Sarvamangala Mangala Shiva Sarvata Sadhiki Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namaste Narayani Namaste
Yes, I can, and I will.
Namaste Jaya Maha Jaya Maha
So,
when it comes to getting clicks,
this is Kundalini, I'll show you. I'm not going to talk about it, I'll show you. Shiva, are you familiar with Emerson non-duality? One of the top 10 Shiva mantras in the world. Listen to this. Let your Kundalini rise with this.
Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya Namo Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Hari Om Namah
My name is Cassidy Henry. I'm a PhD.
That's it. Cassidy Henry ruined it all. And since it's the new moon, okay, welcome my friends. Today we're gonna wait for Dr. Rob and talk about spirituality. So whatever you just seen, if you stuck around this far, the most spiritual thing you could have done in any live stream was just that. And this is an energy thing. This is energy work, energy experience. And I'm gonna talk some words, but words don't do justice to energy. Energy is the most important thing. And spirituality is all about energy and only energy. What else is there in spirituality other than energy? Nothing. So somebody asked me to explain my body. My body is also very energetic and spiritual, and you'll get to see him very soon. And somebody's giving me quotes of the Bible. So how do you progress spiritually fast? Well, you have to connect yourself to energy. There's no other way. And there's very simple things you can do, like you can chant mantras if you're really just beginning on the path. And then you can chant mantras like I've been chanting. Om Namah Shivaya is a fantastic one. And it'll get your life destroyed, which is ultimately what you want, in a positive, nice way, not in a dangerous and weird way. And you invite the destructive energy into your life, and it will destroy your illusions, it will destroy your ignorance, it will destroy your attachments, it will destroy everything. So many people have misconceptions about spirituality. Spirituality is about energy. It is about energy work, energy cultivation, acquiring energy into your body, and filling this body, filling this vessel up with energy. So wherever you get energy from is where you should get it. Where's Sean Strickland? He's somewhere in the United States, I think. And yeah, so that's not all I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about men to women relationships and dynamics. I think I'm going to dedicate a live stream to that. Maybe not now. So we are just a series of electrical impulses. Know that that is true on one level, but deep down there is more to this system than energy impulses, much more. So I'll tell you what else. There's God. Okay. So every single time I see a person that's Christian, they just want to say their fears to me. Crayon face that had you on last time. Yeah. Karma isn't real. Evil always prevails. Well, both those things are not true. Don't listen to these idiots. It's all about God. You have a connection with God, nothing else. Okay, I'm gonna send the demons your way. If it's only about God, okay? Oh man, I fucking hate these people. The stupid ass conclusion making Christians. Like, buddy, get it together. Meditate. I don't hate you. I love you, but we have some differences in opinion. He's coming. He's doing his own live stream, so I just jumped on here. And I want to live stream more by myself, but it's a little bit interesting because there's I feel pressure doing these live streams, and I want to get over this yeah, whatever little concerns that I have. So my third eye is opening up. The cavity in between whatever is in here is opening up, and I'm letting my pineal gland act the way it wants to act. I've constricted this mind up so much, so heavily in my life. Now I'm just relaxing the space and letting whatever wants to happen or has to happen happen. And whatever secretions, whatever chemicals and hormones my mind wants to generate in this body, it has free will to do so. So I'm just letting go of this whole system and letting it take care of itself. Yeah. How much meditation per day? I do approximately 40 minutes to 1 hour of meditation per day. But I like to say that my life is meditative. I'm meditative, and my inner experience is the most important thing to me. So I don't dedicate time to meditate and then not to meditate. It's all about meditation, baby. Does crown chakra hurts help you? I don't know, but I would generally stay away from all those things. Better for you to chant some Hindu mantras. Those really do the trick. Those actually work. And your hurts, it's like incorrect medicine. Maybe you can find a really good one, but generally I don't listen to that stuff. It's too unidimensional. How do you meditate? Medicate. I don't medicate because I'm not sick. You're just playing pretend. Maybe that's what you're doing, my friend. So as I'm relaxing my third eye, pineal gland, this cavity here, my tailbone, my spine is also relaxing. And I'm beginning to feel much more safe in the world and learning how the base energy works, the spine, the tailbone, because it's connected to your root, it's connected to your safety center, and feels good. So how do you meditate? Well, I practice this technique taught to me by Sadhguru right here. And you have to be initiated into that. But generally speaking, other than that, I just sit down with my eyes closed and I pay attention to my body, my breathing, my mind, my emotions, my energy, my thoughts, and I don't do anything. I just relax and let everything help me. Sound helps me, but some sounds don't. Yes. So the best sounds you can listen to are Hindu mantras or chants. You go to Sadhguru's YouTube channel and look up some mantras there. He has the best mantras in the world, arguably. Then why do you get so angry? Because I like it, and it feels good to get angry. It's my choice. I've seen you so angry and unhinged before. I hope you're doing better. Well, I'll get back to that if you keep asking me those questions. I'll become much more unhinged and angry. I love getting angry. I love intensity in all forms. Anger, happiness, joy, blissfulness. It's all good. But anger is a very nice flavor. So before I used to get angry and it would hurt me. Oh my God, this hurts. Now I get angry and it fuels me. Wow, this is amazing, fantastic. So the mind, the pineal gland, this cavity right here, there's so much happening here with the nostrils as you're breathing in, the sinuses. It's clogged up, it's filled up so much with just nonsense, just bad beliefs or I don't know what. What is it filled up with? Just your emotions and your thinking and whatever. So the energy that you're carrying on in your life gets stored here and it prevents you from seeing things clearly. It prevents you from accessing your mind. So relax the space, relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows, and let the pineal glands energies roll out of you. And that's actually how you know things. You relax the space, you relax your mind, and the energy travels outward from your head onto the object you want to notice. And then it touches the object, and then it knows the object very deeply and intimately. So this is how the third eye energy works. Energy goes out, it can go out halfway across the universe, touch a black hole, and you can know literally everything about that black hole. Yes is the guru who asks for money and is easily angered. You fucking dumbass bitch. Yes, I asked for money. Is there something wrong with that, you idiot? And I'm easily angered because I like to when I choose to. And if I ever see you face to face, I'll get angry right on your face. So how do you control lust? You don't control lust. You let it go. Lust is just a part of your body, just like hunger. You don't control hunger. So shut the fuck up, John Bogle. John Bogle, the longer you stay here, the worse for you, energetically speaking. I'll make sure to do some stuff to you with my happiness. So there's no need to control anything. There's no need to control anger. Anger arises, you just spew it out. You let it out. What's the big deal? If it hurts somebody else, too bad. They need to take some responsibility for themselves. And words can't hurt you. If they hurt you, then you need some meditation to do. Physical violence is a different thing. Physical violence hurts your body. And we have a place for people that hurt people's bodies. It's called the jail. So if you hurt somebody else's body, you go to jail. So don't hurt people's bodies. It hurts. But emotionally, verbally, metaphorically, spiritually, psychically, that's your choice. That's your responsibility. The almost holy guru I know throws tantrums like you. Thank you very much. I throw tantrums. And if you join my Discord, I'll throw a tantrum all over your face. The link is pinned. How to control lust. Again, you can't control lust. There is ways you can control lust, but you'll have to pay me for that. How do you control lust? You don't eat bad food. You keep your hunger at a reasonable level. You don't eat too much sugary foods. You don't make contact with erotic women online or in physical presence. You don't think about it, and then the lust will go away. But still, lust is just hormones in your body. There's no controlling it. If it happens in your body, big fucking deal. What, you're too weak to handle that? Some hormones are flaring up in your body, and then what? It topples your system. You have to go do something. You have to go touch yourself or go see a woman because you can't handle it because your hormones control you. What a weak and pathetic man you are, and you must be, if your lust controls you. Get it together. You shouldn't be on my live stream. Do you retain semen? Yes, I do. And I have a semen retention course on my website, shivakailash.com. This will help you to retain your semen and to dissolve this lust in this way. It'll help you to get conscious. So you need to buy it if you're serious. If you're serious, you need to buy it. It's an energy experience. How are you doing today? Feeling very bad, feeling anxious, feeling hard, feeling angry, feeling disturbed, feeling demonic, evil, horrendous, horrific. For how long? I've been practicing semen retention for 3 years now. More than that. So, and if you aren't practicing semen retention, then what are you doing? Oh, you're draining your sexual energy and you're becoming more impotent as a man? Yeah, that's what you are. What's wrong, bro? Everything's wrong. Life is wrong. So we're here to answer your stupid questions, your stupid spiritual questions, and to invoke the demon's presence and to evoke demonology and demonic energy into myself and into my body. And as the demons rise up and enter my body and I become more and more demonic by the day, every day, the energy of myself is becoming more and more demonic. And you'll get to see that in my presence. You'll get to see that in my eyes. But demonic in a positive way, not that I'm going to go hurt somebody. No, just for entertainment and for fun. We'll see how demonic I can get. We'll see how much demon energy I can invoke and imbibe. and I watched some of your videos. You are interesting. Thank you. You should subscribe. Yes, you can control lust by eliminating the desire, but manipulating your thoughts and actions through techniques and mindfulness. Yeah. Please don't read anything I commented and dismiss them. What did you comment? Let me now go back. Sound Sadhguru, what did you say? Okay, you're just a confused guy. I'm interested. I relate. Yeah. Keep opening the crown chakra, baby. So here I am, demonic energy. This is what you all wanted. This is what you're all afraid of. This is what you're all scared of. This is what you all want to watch. You want to see somebody get invoked by the demon and the devil? Let's go, baby. Where's he at? Where's he at? Huh? Where are you at? I'm actively calling for the demon. Hey, come on, demon. I'm right here. Where are you at? My body is wide open. Let's go, baby. Do you think retention will benefit me if I do for 6 months? Yes, and my semen retention course will help you to do that for 6 months and longer. Okay? Promise you. It'll help you to get conscious. If you follow the instructions, I'll do the work for you energetically. Do it. Watch it. Buy it. Where's your friend? He's coming. I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you and your stupidity and your ignorance. I rebuke your ignorance. What kind of a fool do you think what kind of a fool you must be to think that you can rebuke me or rebuke anything? I rebuke you. This word also is hilarious. It's a very funny word, rebuke. I rebuke. Let me define it. Rebuke. What does this word mean? Express sharp disapproval or criticism of someone. Aww. You express disapproval of me and criticize me? Oh God, I can't handle that. I thought rebuke was like something you're actually doing something energetically, but obviously you're not powerful enough to do that. So you just sharply criticize me. Oh God, I can't handle that. Too bad, so sad. Get over it, okay? And I'm gonna invite the demonology into my body right now. Demonology into my room. Come on, baby. Let's get it. You need to get one of those witchcraft boxes and sit with the dark with candles. Yeah, no problem. I'm not scared of that, and I'll be able to handle that. Be careful, not smart. Okay, yeah, buddy. I'm not reading your weakness. No demons to be found. That's correct. So everybody's scared of demons and whatever. We're here talking about spirituality, okay? The semen demon has entered the chat. This guy knows. This guy knows. So here we are talking about spirituality, talking about how to better your life, how to improve your life, how to not be scared of demons and whatever stupid bullshit that you believe in, and how to be a master and expert of spirituality like I am. You'd be wise to listen. You'd be wise to stay around and subscribe and send me some super chats if you really want me to answer your questions. I like your hat. It's a nice color. Thanks. I hope Jesus finds you. I hope he doesn't find me because he's dead. Tell Rob I wanted to donate my hair, all right? And Jesus loves you. Thanks. Yeah, so... I don't recommend watching this channel. The more you watch his videos, the worse off you'll be in terms of spirituality's sake. You're going to get lower and lower into your life. You're going to touch your energy body. You're going to understand how your energy functions and works. You're going to become more aware of yourself. You're going to be more ethical and kind towards other human beings. Generally, you're going to become more conscious, and you don't want that. So don't stay around here. Don't watch this YouTube video. Otherwise, you'll become more conscious. Master of spirituality, don't claim that and don't beg for money. Fool. Fool. You couldn't have been more wrong about any of those things that you said, you fool, you moron. First of all, the Buddha claimed he was enlightened literally every half a sentence. Hey, I'm the perfectly enlightened one, the one that's well gone, the one that's liberated and pure of mind and this and that. And he also went around and begged. Well, not for money, but he begged for food. So begging for food and begging for money is just two different things. I am also begging for food. If you could buy me food today, or if you can provide food for me, I wouldn't need to beg for money. But right now, the only way for me to get food is to get money. So if you want to donate to me, if you want to support me, and if you want to feed me for today, please donate. Send me a super chat or find my PayPal. It's on my YouTube channel. You fool, you moron, such spiritual guidance. So see, these are the imbeciles that are on this chat. They the people that don't understand what spirituality is, that haven't actually touched any spiritual dimensions of life, that they think that bad words are somehow unspiritual and they harm them. So you see, I know that you probably were born with either bad parents or good parents in quotes, and when somebody calls you a moron, which you are, and a fool, which you are, then you get butthurt by it. Oh God, oh God. You get hurt by it, which you should emotionally, and you're weak. So instead of doing that, take responsibility for your emotions. Realize that everything is your fault, and don't blame others for the way you feel, you moron. Why do you have fake facial hair? Because I like to glue it on every morning, and it makes me feel good and happy about myself. Why do I have facial hair? Because I'm a man, and most of you aren't men because you don't have facial hair. You're teenage boys, pre-puberty. Buddha was no master. Well, spirituality or your sense of mind has left the chat. My uncle used to. All right. So we don't tolerate weakness here. There's no weakness here. Only strength. Only spiritual strength. I want to have men around me, not men that are gonna complain. You called me stupid. You called me a moron. You are, buddy. If you're complaining about that, you're much more than that. And you need to be tougher, you need to be stronger, you need to be more competent, more spiritual. This is what I'm teaching here. Quote, bring it on, end quote, has been my natural attitude the whole time. It seems necessary in some form to progress all the way. It takes that to face reality as it is. Correct. Selfless Patrice just hit the nail right on the head. Shout out to you, most spiritual man on here. So I will do no such thing. I will not be a Muslim. Can I talk about Kundalini? Yes, thank you. No, Seraph, this is every day is a new expression. So today I'm chill, tomorrow I'm angry, the next day I'll be chaotic. So I wanna be all things, not just one. So thank you for your donation, Seraph. Highly appreciate it. Somebody asked me to talk about Kundalini. What is Kundalini? Well, let's demonstrate to you, okay? Let me activate your Kundalini, because if you're here and if you're watching me and if you're paying any attention, then this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Whether a little bit or whether a lot is depending on how clean your system is and how constipated you are, energetically speaking. So the Kundalini energy sits in the base of the spine, in the tailbone, and it is packed with creative life force energy. It has all the energy in the universe, actually. It is the leftover of the making of the creation. You can't exhaust it. It's too much energy. It's just, all of life is in there. And it's just dormant there. It's just laying there. It's not doing much there. So you need to coax it. You need to convince it to come out or to come up. There's a number of ways of doing it. Maybe there's two ways of doing it. Either you hit it with a hammer, like you hit nitroglycerin. If you've ever seen videos of nitroglycerin being hit, it's very volatile. So just one hit and instantly it combusts. So that's just how the Kundalini energy is. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing here. And you're not welcome here because you're 1 hour late. So we don't want you here. Go away and goodbye. So as the Kundalini energy gets hit in the base of the spine, spiritually speaking, energetically speaking, then it rises up, and it violently rises up. If that happens, it could destroy your body, which we don't want. We don't want to have that happen. Yeah, we're reaching the goal. Hopefully somebody will donate 3 more times or some more times, regardless. So as this happens, this could happen with powerful spiritual experiences. This could happen with external substances that you take. This could happen in many ways. As this energy gets touched or violently hit, then it'll express itself, and you'll go mad. Seraph, you're the best. And it will rise up through all centers of your body. It'll express itself in very wild, chaotic, weird, magnificent ways, and you'll go chaotic, you'll go crazy. Either that, or if you have enough stability in your body, then you will be able to handle it, and that's very rare. That's unlikely. The second and most sensible way of doing it is you gently, kindly caress it outwards by doing spiritual practices, by changing your lifestyle slowly, by being in consecrated spaces, by watching these videos, and slowly the Kundalini energy will rise up day by day, a little bit by little bit. And when it reaches up to the pineal gland or higher, then that's what happens. So Seraph is going on a marathon of donating to me. You are destroying your position in the algorithm, Shiva. Yeah, well, that's whose fault is that for being 1 hour late? We have a duty and a job to go live at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. and you're not doing that. So like, what the hell? So if anybody wants to help Seraph to reach the goal, please help him. So we have 1 minute to hit the goal. Let's go, baby. Now I see why he isn't talking about much. A lot of people are releasing it in America. Why it isn't talked about much. A lot of people are releasing it. I'm not sure what you mean, but there's something there. I experienced Kundalini blissful states. That's good. God bless everybody. Yeah. So Seraph is the man, the G, the legend, the myth, the God, the light, the Father, and all the truth. So Seraph has made a colossal mistake as well, a catastrophic mistake actually, because he's chosen to donate to me. And you can't get away with doing positive things in my life without me reciprocating it back. So now, Seraph, you've committed yourself, you've exhausted yourself, you have, well, let's see if he does the 10th one. If he does the 10th one, then it's over for him. Okay. My goal is complete here on this live stream. Let me do a little dance, a spiritual dance. Thank you very much, Seraph. Highly appreciate it. And now, the fun will begin. Whatever has to happen in your life will happen. Quickly, easily, effortlessly, naturally, in all ways, more than just one. So now I invite Dr. Monk to come here and educate us all. Let's see if I can. And may all the obstacles be taken care of in your life. May they be removed. And for your spiritual practice, for your spiritual growth to just go on. And come back to me in 1 or 2 days. Let's see what happens, because I'll make it happen, baby. That's it. It's done. So that's just how the Kundalini energy works. I mentioned to you 2 ways. And the Kundalini energy is rising in me. I can see it. If you have spiritual questions, genuine spiritual questions, or topics you want me to talk about, I will happily talk about them in this video. I experience Kundalini and ecstasy states of consciousness, but they don't last forever, unfortunately. Yes, they don't last forever, but what does last forever is you can constantly have this energy be released in you. So as this energy rises up, it touches the pineal gland and it secretes. It creates this kind of chemical formula inside the brain. And as it gets released, you become very loose, relaxed, calm, blissful, beautiful, happy, healthy, just like I am. And fantastic. So I love it. And yeah. Jesus Christ was not born tomorrow. Jesus Christ was born a long time ago, 2,000 years ago. Shiva is anger and emotion we should accept. Well, Shiva is anger and emotion we should accept. Well, yes, you should accept all emotions. Nothing wrong with emotions. And anger is one of them. Anger is useful, otherwise you wouldn't have it in your body. I want to donate $1,000. Well, if you're serious, you go to my website, shivakailash.com/donate. I would highly appreciate that. That would be a huge blessing to my life, and it would change my life in lots of positive, beneficial ways. If you're serious about that, let me know. Charlie Kirk, blasphemy, Donald Trump. What else, my friends? What else do you want to know about? But isn't anger kind of not trusting the universe? Well, anger comes when you want to change something, but it's not easily changed. So
Voice is simply
naturally, anger arises. That's why anger happens. So people are commenting here, and they have their delusions and illusions, and I want to destroy their stupid minds. We're full of confusions, and I get angry because I want to smash their beliefs. I want to smash their ignorance. That's why anger happens. Is it sensible? Is that a sign of competence? Not really. Anger is kind of a harsh emotion, but right now it's happening, and I'm not gonna filter myself. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not angry, or try to be not angry, or try to suppress it, or keep it down, or meditate out of it. No, anger's happening. Let it go, baby. Let's go. So all the anger needs to be purged out of my body, and that's just the way that I do it. So my website is pinned. If anybody wants to donate, if you want to donate $1,000, that would be hugely appreciated. Play Shiva Tandav Stotram. That's a good one. That's one of the best, one of the most powerful throat chakra sounds or mantras. All right, let me not exhaust myself. Let me wait for somebody that has a genuine spiritual question, and then I'll answer them. Anger is a secondary emotion. I'm not sure what that means, but it means something. Do you know about the Bindu chakra? Yes, the Bindu sits in the back of the head, right here. A tiny little spot, a tiny little point. And it secretes its own kind of energy as well. You can become very happy and blissful by keeping it going, as Sadhguru says. So that's why yogis tie their head, tie their hair around that place. That's why I wear a hat, to keep this energy contained and for me to be able to use it. Whatever I'm angry, I let it be. I also ask myself why, and it's a sign of weakness to me. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's not sensible for me to express my anger to people. But, yeah. Anger and frustration. Anger is powerful. Yeah, anger is not good for your body, that's for sure. Why did we lose our power, and how do we get it back? Well, you made two assumptions. I don't know where you lost your power. You didn't have power to begin with. But how do you get power? Well, you go to consecrated spaces. Yeah, anger is not helpful for your body. It's quite hurtful. I express it because why not? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it alone. That'd be more sensible. I'll try that. I don't get angry anymore. Okay, well, let me go and punch you in the face and slap you around a little bit and see if you don't get angry. I also get angry because it's not spiritual. It's not spiritual to get angry. At least that's what people think. How dare you get angry? How dare you? That's not spiritual. Obviously, you're a fake. Why? That's not true. So you can get angry. That's okay. And, yeah, no big deal. No big deal. In my opinion, what is enlightenment? Is it Kundalini awakening or something else? That's a good question. You're asking good questions. You're perceiving this reality truthfully for what it is. Enlightenment is Well, actually, I don't know. Let me not go that far, but well, maybe I can answer simply. Enlightenment is just breaking free from the illusions of life. You seeing things clearly. You seeing the reality of this existence naturally for what it is. And yes, in a way, you need Kundalini energy to awaken your mind. You need a certain amount of energy to become enlightened, and that is Kundalini. So if you could express your Kundalini today, then you can be enlightened today. You lost, brother, but you can change that by asking the true God for enlightenment. All right? Seraph says, yes, all emotions are kind of an alert, but I don't want it to affect my actions. Okay, that is a good statement. Yeah. Anger is a way to cope with vulnerability. That's true too. Anger is an inner fire that reveals truth. Met with awareness, it transforms into clarity. Wow, that's even better said. Makes me feel very happy. It's demonic energy. Well, nothing wrong with demonic energy. You can accept all energy into yourself. You might find out too late. It's just a warning. No. When the throat chakra opens up, you can allow demonic energy, angelic energy, kind energy, bad energy. It's about being competent as a human being and not divulging your autonomy and authority to something else, something external. Oh, the demons, oh, they're bad. No, you don't know what the demons are. They just are. And you as a human being can walk around through this universe feeling confident that you can handle any obstacle, any challenge, any being, any force, and especially any energy. That's what I'm saying. Any energy. Some people think that, oh, demonic energy is bad, oh, this is bad, bad, bad. But only this light, positive thing is good, 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 good. No, it's just imbalance. There's both. You have a left side of your body and a right side of your body. So it's different. But why are you angry today, Shiva? We annoyed you or something else? I'm angry because Dr. Rob didn't show up here on time. He's still doing his live stream. We had an agreement for 9 o'clock every day. He's not here. That irritated me a little bit. And I guess I just have unexpressed energy in me, and it's expressing itself as anger. But I don't pay attention to why I'm angry. For a long time, I thought that anger is bad, and anger is not spiritual, and I didn't express my anger, and I controlled my anger and contained my anger. And now I guess I'm doing the opposite. Whatever angry I get, I'll just get angry. It's not a big deal. You don't control energy, only God or demons do. Well, that's incorrect. I control energy. I have energy in my body and I can control it, I can manipulate it, I can move it, I can send it off to you. And so the thing with Christians is that they conclude many things. They don't have direct experience. They read the Bible, they go to some sermons, and they have many beliefs. But the beliefs are not based on reality. If the beliefs were based on reality, it would be one thing. But they're not based on reality. You know? So better you get inner experience. And the only way to get inner experience is to meditate. Close your eyes and pay attention to the inside of yourself. Lost a script of your human with no power, and that's why you are trying to gain power. Not only am I trying to gain power, but I have power already. It's Shambho time, yeah. I haven't done Shambho in 2 days because I just don't want to, and I don't need to. But I meditate. But when I do Shambho, I do it with the app, and it's like Sadhguru is right next to me. And I do it, and the energy goes up to my top of my head, my forehead, and I'm just... And then the next day I don't do it because it's hard. It hurts me to do it the next day. It's like I'm wasting more energy by doing it, and the benefits aren't enough for me to get the energy back, for me doing these poses and doing these practices. So it would be like, I don't clean my room every day because not every day it's dirty. But the day that is dirty, I clean my room. Same with Shambho. Good to see you here again, my friend. Have I heard of Swami Satyananda Saraswati? Sounds familiar. You just told me we don't have power. I don't know what you mean. Seraph says, so it's a bit a loss of control since you expected Dr. Rob to come, but he bails. So it's unmet expectations, lack of control that is expressed as anger. Yes. You said it. You psychoanalyzed me, and everything you said is correct. I felt a lack of control, and my expectations were met, so I kind of lashed out. Yes. Yeah. But how dare you psychoanalyze me? How dare you? Don't you know you shouldn't do that? It's not spiritual. Nick Carey says the beliefs are based on reality. Many people died for Jesus Christ because he rose from the dead, and there's a countless eyewitnesses. No, he got nailed to the cross probably, and he survived 3 days, and they took him off, but he didn't rise from the dead. What is he, a zombie? L. Rob for not being here on time. Yeah, big L. If you had power, you wouldn't be trying to prove people that you do. I'm not trying to prove people. Anybody that can see it can see it. And here, look, I have power. Rohan Samavedam, Kailash, Sadguru, 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 Sadguru. Kundalini Tantra, it's a great book. Rob is currently streaming, yes. But we stream together at this time. But today he decided to bail. Not good, not good. How to stop being weak and change. I hate being stuck in the same place. Well, you subscribe to my YouTube videos, you watch, and just my energy and presence alone will help you do that. You say you don't like Christians and Christianity, but what do you think of Jesus? I love Jesus. I like Jesus. Jesus appeared to me many times. Jesus is a fantastic being, very loving being, very unconditionally loving, you could say, or like lots of heart energy. And Jesus was a real being and an ascended master, a very powerful being that is, even though his physical body is dead, he's not dead. He's right here, available to you. So, but my issue is with the people that make conclusions and they think that they know things and they try to, I don't know, shove it onto you or exclaim it in a confident way. Confidence without clarity is a disaster, and I know that firsthand. So don't pretend like you know. The things that I don't know, I generally say I don't know. The things that I know, I know. But the things that I know, I still don't know because I could be wrong. So I'm treading very carefully here, very gently. But Christians, oh God, don't you know you have to repent and Jesus and this and that? Buddy, you're lost in the sauce. You lost the plot. You're concluding things. You're so many conclusions in your ass, you're constipated. So get it together, okay? There's a lot of power in the tailbone. Yes, there is. I prefer when Thor is, yeah. Jesus is better than believing in a tailbone power of the universe. So you see, what a dumbass, what a fool. You don't know the inner workings of your body. Imagine, fool, if 1,000 years ago I came to you, hey, there is something as a stomach, and you laughed at me. Ha, this guy believes that there's some bag inside of your body that digests food. What a stupid idiot. How dare he say something like that? Doesn't he know he believes in Jesus? Yeah, this is the physiology of the body. Hello, Dumbo. You only know about Jesus, and that's what you're screaming here. Do you believe in other Hindu gods? This is not a matter of belief. This is a matter of direct knowledge and experience. So do I know directly with my experience that there are other Hindu gods, very powerful beings? Yes, Shiva, I know firsthand. Krishna also. Ganesha, likewise. Hanuman to some extent. These are real energies, forces of nature, forces of the universe. Or powerful beings. I don't really know what they are, but they are something. And you can connect to them. You can benefit off them. You can feel them. So, thank you for Seraph for helping me reach my goal. Let's set a new goal. No, actually, not this. Let us know if you have any questions. I would like to read Bhagavad Gita and the Vedas. Yeah, Bhagavad Gita is also a spiritual experience or something that happened in the universe. And wow, that's how I know Krishna. Krishna was just a powerful, powerful being. Did you train at Isha Center? I see Sadhguru picture in the background. I did, kind of. I didn't really, actually. But I've been to the Isha Yoga Center. And I'm in the Isha Yoga Center every day because just how I am and how I'm connected to Sadhguru. I've heard Shiva worship Lord Rama and vice versa. Thoughts on that? Yeah, I don't really have many thoughts on that. Isha Yoga Center, Sadhguru. So I'm connecting to Sadhguru every day. Can you tell us about your spiritual background growing up? Merry Christmas. New here. How did you choose this path? The path chose me. I didn't choose the path. How did I choose the path? By suffering very deeply and miserably, being very unhappy, and then I needed a way out. I needed help, and help found me. And this life and this everything that's happening to me is just me going down a river and things happening for me, to me. So Isha, Sadhguru, everything that you see in me is responsible because of Sadhguru. So I'm connecting to Sadhguru every day, whether he likes it or not, whether he approves of me or not, actually. Whether he likes what I'm doing or not, it's irrelevant. His energy is available, and I'm making use of it. And I owe a great deal of gratitude to that being. And I also had a dream about Sadhguru. I really hope to see him one day. And may the forces of the universe align themselves so that I can get to interview him and talk to him. I've already seen him multiple times. How do you feel you can separate different spirituality and know that who you are? How do you feel you can separate different spiritual and know you have to meditate? Do you practice any kriyas? Yes, I practice Shambho Mahamudra Kriya. Basically daily or almost daily. For the people that are watching this, accept this offering of incense and let it cleanse you. Let it remove the negative energy of your body and your surroundings. Bum, 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 bum. Whew. But then you can tell the difference in spirit is. But then you can tell who the different spirit is. Yes. You have to meditate. I got lucky timing wise and got initiated by Sadhguru himself when I came to Vancouver about 7 8. Nice. Yeah, same thing. I got initiated by him in 2019 when he came to Toronto. And that was just a blessing. You come to yoga when you are bad, or you come to yoga when you are normal, which is best? Better is, well, more sensible is if you come to yoga when you're normal, but usually you come to yoga when you're bad, because either you're hurting, you're in pain, and you really want a way out. And that's generally how spiritual beings come on the path. Gratitude and good wishes. Thank you, young Turk Greek. Thank you. Anybody have any spiritual questions or things that they want me to discuss or talk about? I'm here. I'm here to explore that. And let this not be a talking live stream. Let this be an energy live stream. Let us cultivate something. Let us have profound and meaningful spiritual experiences. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Let's do that. This is my friend.
Introducing
Whoa,
ClickUp
whoa,
Super
whoa,
Agents.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yogeswaraya.
This is my friend Abel, Deep Stream Flow. You should go subscribe to him. Just patiently wait, allow this energy to come in, and we'll talk after this. This is how you start. Thank you, Melody. Yeah, no music in Rob's stream. That's correct. Let's answer your questions. Let me see what was the last thing that was said. Thank you. Yes. Play Shiva. Yep. Rob's the boss. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom. Anybody wants to answer a question or ask a question? So this is about spirituality, my friends. This is what spirituality is. It's what it's all about. It's this is about concepts. We're talking about concepts right now, but spirituality is about energy. And Abel, let me know if you're still here. I want to say something to you. When I was just chanting the mantras, I could feel Abel's third eye, his forehead, in Switzerland. Things are opening up for him. Things are opening up for me. How do I start to heal myself? I'm just a kid, so I cannot go anywhere. Please guide a little. No problem, I will. Seraph, how should we take revenge on Rob, Shiva, in a spiritual way? Well, we're gonna take revenge when he comes here. We're gonna lash him. Yeah, Dr. Rob is coming. Okay, so somebody asked me, Mr. Jin Saki, how do I start to heal myself? I'm just a kid. Well, if you're a kid, you have access to YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch my YouTube videos, but much more than that, more importantly, or most importantly, and you have to take this advice, okay? Because you asked me a question, I'm giving you the answer, and you have to do it. Whether it works or not, that's a different thing, but at least try it. Go to YouTube, type in Sadhguru, Sadhguru, Sadhguru. I'm sure you'll find it any way you type it. And this is this man that you see on the wall. Then search up any question that you have on his channel. How to be happy, how to get rid of fear, anxiety. Open your ears, attentively listen, watch with a full screen, and watch him without distractions. Sit with your legs crossed and just watch. After one video, it should be enough for you to start the process of healing. Check Discord, sent you a hot track. All right, the next hot track will be from Mr. VK Kirtanias. The Discord is, oh yeah, Chandra. Okay, we'll listen to that next. Well, might as well listen to it now.
Chandrasekhara, Chandrasekhara, pahi maam. Chandrasekhara, 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 Vashama. Ratnasarusharasanam, Rajadadrishim Daliketanam. Sanjeevikratapanganeshwara, Archadadasayakam. Kshipradadyapudatrayam, Tridivalayirabhivanditam. Chandrasekharamashaye, mama kinkareshati mayyama. Chandrasekhara, 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 pahi maam. Chandrasekhara, 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 Lakshmana. Panchapadapushpagandha, Padambujadvayashobhitam. Malalochana-jatapavakam, Mannathavedram. Asmadikakalevaram, Kavanashanam, Kavamavyayam. Chandrasekharamashaye, mama kinkareshati चन्द्रशेखर पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष वातावरण मुख्यचरण कृतोदरीय मनोहरम् पङ्कजासन पद्मलोचन चन्द्रशेखरमाश्रये मम किं करिष्यति वै चन्द्रशेखर 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 पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष यक्षराजसखं मदाक्षहरं भुजङ्गविभूषणम् शैलराजसुता परिष्कृतचारुवामकलेवरम् श्वेददीपगलं परश्वधरारिणं मृगधारिणम् चन्द्रशेखरमाश्रये मम किं करिष्यति वै चन्द्रशेखर 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 पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष कुण्डलीकृतकुण्डलेश्वर कुण्डलं विश्वाभरम् अन्धकान्धकमाश्रित अमरपादपं शमनान्तकम् चन्द्रशेखरमाश्रये मम किं करिष्यति वै चन्द्रशेखर 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 पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष भेषजं भवरोगिणाम् अखिलापदामपहारिणम् दाक्षयज्ञविनाशनं त्रिगुणात्मकं त्रिविलोचनम् मुक्तिफलप्रदं सकलाभसङ्गनिवर्धनम् चन्द्रशेखरमाश्रये मम किं करिष्यति वै चन्द्रशेखर 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 पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष भक्तवत्सलमर्चितं विधिवक्षयं हरिदम्बरम् सर्वभूतपति परात्परमप्रमेयमनूतमम् सोमवारिदभूताशन सोमपाणिरखाकृतिम् चन्द्रशेखरमाश्रये मम किं करिष्यति वै चन्द्रशेखर 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 पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष विश्वसृष्टिविधायिनं पुनरेव पालयते लोकनिवासिनं क्रीडयन्तमहर्निशं गणनाथयूथसमन्वितं चन्द्रशेखरमाश्रये मम किं करिष्यति वै चन्द्रशेखर 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 पाहि मां चन्द्रशेखर 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 रक्ष माम्
Let me know if you can still hear me. Sadhguru is actually Happy Guru. Yes. Merry Christmas. Abel, no, it's not, but afterwards. No, it's not. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me. Jesus was Arab. That's correct. That did a lot for me. That opened my third eye, opened my mind. Life is about energy. Spirituality is about energy and consecration. So if you're watching this live stream, you got some positive energy, positive vibes in you, hopefully. That's what it's all about. I'll be doing this daily. So people that want to meditate, people that want to genuinely seek and want to touch the basement of life, they can come here and watch. Play, I'm only going to play, purple one is a good sound for Vishuddhi. Play Thunder Tribe by Paleo Wolf. Thunder Tribe by Paleo Wolf. Jewish was... Okay, but this is definitely going to be copyrighted. Let me listen to it. Oh. I'm gonna have to save that for later. Let me know if you can still hear me, if the stream didn't get muted. Sometimes that happens when you play copyrighted music. It looks like Shiva is about to laugh. Yeah. Jesus equals Buddha. The most powerful throat chakra sound or throat chakra music is this one I'm going to play next. It's called Shiva Stotram. Now we can hear you. So it was muted when the music was playing? Oh, okay. No, we can hear you. Okay, cool. How to travel through ether. Like this. That's it. So this is the most powerful sound, Shiva Pancha Stotram, yeah. Sounds just like the whole time. Okay, good, that's good. Slow motion slap, yeah. So the ether is right here. Can't escape it. Your voice will clean up and you become smooth as well. These extremely powerful voices you're doing. Yeah. So here I am, my friends and ladies and gentlemen. Really good to see you here again, Melody. I hope we can do a live stream or a podcast on veganism. The culture has to change for a vegan diet quickly. And it's the right time. It's the ripe time. 2026 is going to be a big year for vegan movement. Lots of people are going to go vegan and realize the suffering and the pain the animals have to go through. And vegan people have a different quality. Yes, I am vegan. Especially the more fruits I eat, the sweeter I become. That's my quality. I'm sweet. Why? Because I eat sweet foods. I eat sweet things. So today I'm going to go buy some mangoes. Eat some mangoes. It's going to be good. Astral, a fourth dimension. Ether is a fifth dimension. So I'm inviting our friend Monk Life to the show, but he's not joining. That's why his skin looks so sweet. Yeah. Semen retention plus vegan food plus meditation plus sleep plus ocean plus sunlight equals happiness. Fruits, nuts, water, rice, noodles, vegetables, all good stuff that wasn't prepared in the lab, wrapped in 3 layers of plastic. Yes. All right, he's joining.
100.
Yeah, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes. Get some mangoes and dance. Thank you, Sarah, for your donation. This will feed me for today. And when I eat mangoes, I dance a happy dance. This is the best thing about living in a tropical country, that you can eat fruits, fresh fruits. I want to live in next to the equator, where it's not super expensive, and eat fruits every day. That's what I do. I eat fruits every day. In the morning time, after I finish all these live streams, I break my fast with fruits. And that's, I think, is the best thing to do. So it's very good. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Where am I located now? I'm in Bali. And planning to stay here for some more time and then go off to the next place. Have I experienced any Devi deities? Yes, I have. I'll talk about that in a second. Nutritious way of eating? Yes. You have a spiritual ego. What do? Nothing. That'll get eroded by itself. And we need to talk more, Rohan. We need to set time where we can discuss spirituality together, maybe on live stream. Wow, there was confetti on my screen. Yes, Melody. Seraph generously donated. Thank you, Seraph. And confetti jumped on the screen because he reached my goal. Mr. Fred Semprini donated 100 NOK, North Korean dollars. I don't know what NOK means. Let me Google it. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, Indonesian rupees. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for your kind and generous donation. That will feed me fruits for today. Wow. What is meditation? I'll answer your question as well. Testament of Chandralin says, yogurt with fruits are great, with oats To maintain muscles and hormones, we need vitamin B as well. I eat some kinds of fish and chicken before that, usually midday for protein needs. No mammals. But chicken is a mammal. And I think fish is also a mammal. But maybe not evolved, not so evolved mammals. It's difficult to transition to a vegan diet because you're giving up something massive. Lots of nutrients, lots of convenience, and the transition has to be made. It has to be done for the body, and also for the animals. Much more for the animals than for your body. And yeah, we all have to go vegan because it's the right thing to do. So this live stream is going to be about, and my future live streams are going to be about you watching this, and you'll change spiritually, naturally, because the energy is here to do that. So I can't progress spiritually without eating a vegan diet. It won't work. It'll hurt my body. It'll make me more dense, and I won't be able to move energy as well. It's very difficult to move energy when you're eating animals. Yes, chicken and fish are mammals. Chicken and fish are not mammals. People are having difference of opinion. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do believe in God. Somebody asked me, what is meditation? Meditation is you calming the mind, you going into stillness, and you reaching a deeper place than what your thoughts and emotions, where your thoughts and emotions are. We always have fruits here, Melody says. I even have Jamaican licorice growing here on my property. Nice, that's the benefit of living in Hawaii. Man, Hawaii, it sounds like just a magical place. But it's in the United States. It's very expensive there. That's maybe the ideal place to live. Warm, safe, has all the conveniences, but you need to be quite established to be there. Maybe in the future I'll go there. Vegetarian, not vegan. You gotta be vegan. Not for me, meditation is dissolving and unifying. Yes, that's a good definition of meditation as well. It's to dissolve. Dissolve your mind, dissolve your ego, dissolve anything. Denying Shiva's ability to eat meat and not functioning goes against his absolute mastery of all the ways of creation. Yeah, if you have such spiritual competence that you can go and sit on top of a fire and not be burned by it, then kudos. You have mastery over the universe. I don't have that. I'll get burned. Similarly, if I eat meat, that hurts. It hurts me, it hurts the animals, it hurts everybody. Eggs help, but you need to eat a lot of those to even touch it. Yes, come visit Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii. One day. Maybe someday soon. I was by the dock and my B12 is fine. Yes, on a vegan diet, you need to eat B12. Let me not go into the diet side of things. We all need to dissolve our boundaries quickly. We all need to destroy the illusions of our lives quickly, effortlessly, and reach the spaces of the beyond, touch different levels of existence, not just the thinking mind or the emotions or the whatever is happening inside of your consciousness. So we have to go deeper and deeper and deeper until we see and touch all of life, or touch something much deeper than
Liberated.
what our perception has for us. Let's listen to a song and get our energy up. And then this is the song that I'm going to play next is probably the best song for Kundalini activation and just general energy. So this life I've been regenerative medicine specialist especially for various unhealthy practices of Krishna and Shiva devotees, notorious for dying at 65 to 70 with diseases and cancer as well. Maybe. Let's see what happens to me. It's not about quantity, it's about quality, yes. But I believe I will live a long time, I hope. And I'm quite certain a vegan diet, a plant-based diet, is going to help to living a long time. Actually, I know it. You need to supplement with various things. You need to eat vitamins and minerals and get enough B12. You need to eat a variety of plant foods for you to be healthy. And definitely my diet needs to be more well-rounded, but it's the best. This is the best diet for overall well-being, a vegan diet, plant-based diet. It brings your whole body to ease. It's very healthy, makes me very happy, and no animals have to suffer and die for my diet. Who knows, we can die tomorrow. We need to live each day with integrity, yes. So no matter what you do, no matter what preparations you do in your life, if you put on a helmet and walk around with a helmet on your head everywhere, you still may die. So whatever the universe has in store for you, whatever God wants to happen, will happen. So you can do only so much. But that isn't to say that you shouldn't wear a helmet or you shouldn't wear a seatbelt. Rice, white lentils, and lots of veggies is fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. But that's not enough. You need to eat a variety. As Sadhguru says, if you're on a plant-based diet, a vegan diet, you have to have a variety of food. You have to eat pulses and lentils, legumes, nuts, seeds, sprouts, fruits, vegetables, all kinds of things. Tofu is good, yes, tofu. There's a restaurant here, one of the best restaurants where I eat food sometimes, called Plant Bistro. They offer only vegan food. And there's a bowl there that is the best thing that you can eat. So I want to make this for myself with broccoli, edamame, tofu, green veggies, red rice, and others. Believe in your own mind and hold your cannibal diet, yes. As you proclaim Shiva, does Shiva leave the caste demons and to a peaceful life rather than to be serving karma as they were created? Though he was a destroyer of evil, demon slayer, and eater, right? Well, yes, but we're not Shiva. I don't have the capabilities or qualities of Shiva. I have some, but I can't do the things that he's doing. I can't go around and injuring others and killing others and not suffer the consequences. I will. So it's about being a yogi. This is why I call myself a white yogi. So one of my most viewed videos is me in Kedarnath. And that video I titled White Yogi Visits Kedarnath. And it took 2 years for me to realize that this is my title, White Yogi, because I was marketing myself to be as a spiritual guru or enlightened master or meditation master or some spiritual master, spiritual saint or whatever. And I was just trying to figure out, how do I market myself? How do I label myself? And this is the most appropriate thing I can label myself, as a white yogi. This is who I actually am. This is the most objective reality, the truth. And when people will see this, when people see this label, there's no questioning it, because I'm white and I'm a yogi. Well, maybe I'm inspiring to be a yogi or whatever. That is something you can question. But this is true. I'm a white yogi. And it describes it very well. And it's not something that can be challenged, really. So life is about living as a yogi. You have to live life as a yogi, which means discipline, spiritual practice, and not being Shiva-like in that way. Shiva drank poison and venom, and it was fine for him, but I'm not like that. You can eat pigs and birds and fish to do that, though, right? To do what? I'm not sure what you mean. Shiva, wish you a peaceful day. Thank you, Sarah, for joining me. Thank you very much for your donations. And wish you the best of luck. Wish you good fortune. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next live stream. He's claiming a Hindu god's name that he was part of casting those souls for that purpose and refusing his part in the karma cycle. So you can't eat pigs and fish and birds and animals if you expect to be happy truly. You can be happy on a small scale, but those things have consequences to your body. They're physical, they're not psychological, they're not mental. They will play out in your psychology as well. It'll hurt, it won't be pleasant. You'll have to process that in your meditation. The deeper your meditation goes, the more difficult it is for you to work this out in you, work this karma out, the animals that you eat. Merry Christmas to you, King Live 2025. You're gonna have to change your username now. So the more deeper in meditation you go, the lighter you want to be, the better the diet has to be. Because if I ate meat today and then tried to meditate, it would be another barrier, another level that I have to cross consciously. Okay, I ate meat, all this pain that this animal experienced, I have to now go through that, and the density and the heaviness of this food, and the fact that it takes a long time for me to digest it and process it, that's just hindrances, it's barriers for me to go deep. If I really wanted to meditate, I would just eat fruits, maybe just even a liquid diet or just juice. That's really, there's no energy spent for consumption or indigestion. But I live a simple life, going day by day slowly, so I eat a vegan diet, and it makes me very happy. It brings a lot of stability and calmness to my mind. And I know I can't achieve that personally on an animal diet. I would fast. Fasting is the best if you want to connect to the spiritual, yes. But fasting for me doesn't work. There's nothing for me to fast from. It would just, I would just be starving myself. So, yeah. I need to maintain my body, I need to eat food, and that's just maintenance. And I also can't date a woman that is not vegan. I would have to date a woman that is vegan. That's one of the requirements, prerequisites. If she doesn't do this, then it doesn't work. Clock it, Melody says. Not sure what you mean by that. So she has to be vegan because if we're having sex, if we're being intimate with each other, then I can feel that person's body. I'm very sensitive to these things. It would be like dissolving the boundaries and me connecting to her body deeply. And if she has a bad diet, if she's not eating correctly, that would be, I wouldn't be able to go deeply with this person. So vegan diet is essential. I mean, she will have to eat meat at some point. Am I right, boys? Yeah, you're right. Clock it. It's funny. Yes, diet is important. So there's some new viewers here. I'd love to hear your comments. Write your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know in general who you are, what you're all about. Well, you're going to have to envision that future, a vegan diet, if you're wanting to progress deeply, spiritually. There's really no other way. but they just pray instead of taking action. You are the eyes and the hands and mouth of God, conditioned to be placid. Please wake up, be the leader you are proclaiming to be. Namaste. Well, yes, let's take action. Let's stop the slaughterhouses. Let's stop the animals from being killed in the slaughterhouses. Let's not cause pain and harm to other living beings, sentient beings that feel fear, that cry when they die, that care about their loved ones. And for what? Just so that you can put that on your dinner plate? That's not sensible to me. So for that to happen, you have to remove that from your diet. You have to remove animal corpses from your diet. Stand on business, yes. Stand on business. Stand on business. Let us all be in peace. Yes. And how do you expect to be in peace if you aren't eating a peaceful diet? And if you're causing harm and misery to others? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That would be great. Free the cows and lambs, right? But we would have to stand against it in more ways than this. In what ways would you say? Well, they can't be really freed, but we can not eat them. We cannot support them. So if you go to a grocery store and you buy meat, you're essentially paying the slaughterhouse's income. And that's not a good thing to do. So, in what other ways can that be done? I've experienced Kundalini Devi while practicing Negong and eating meat. Okay. You can still have powerful spiritual experiences while eating meat, but it's not sensible, not sane, not wise, not compassionate, and it won't help you to maintain that energy. And Devi also won't help you. Or maybe she will, but it's about living a yogi, living the life of a yogi. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and life. Yeah, he is. He sure is. Not going to be a good coffin for animal bodies. Yes. Not going to be a human coffin for animal bodies. That's exactly right. Another way God makes it clear what is meant to be 8 is the size of litter. Cow, lambs, etc. 1 baby at a time. Pigs, 10, 16 birds, 12 at a time. He would be otherwhelmed. No, that's not true, because we farm these animals into existence. If we were just to let pigs go on their own, there are other predators that take care of them. So animals that have lots of litters aren't overpopulating the planet. So human beings are we're farming them for food. We're farming them as food slaves. That's the only purpose of them being alive, is to be a slave, or ultimately for them to die and for us to eat them. So it's not sensible. And it's not compassionate to kill animals. So other prey animals like rats also reproduce a lot. Does that mean that they're overpopulating the planet? No. Those animals are overproduced, like also they're very ignorant, and if raised or hunted, we don't feel anything, right? No, animals feel pain. Animals feel fear. Animals feel they don't want to die. All animals, not even land animals, insects too. They feel things. Microplastic is in fish. It's everywhere. Yes, that's a very bad thing. And the strength of our soil needs to be strengthened for us to eat good food. Once again, the food is very weak. Even plant foods is not as strong. And cheese is made out of plastic, yeah. Barley and oats take microplastics out of the body. Oh, really? Barley and oats. I'm gonna have to eat more of those. Barley, I like barley actually quite a lot. My cheese is made out of nuts. Yes, me too. Me too. Whenever I eat a vegan pizza, it's always made out of vegan cheese, plant cheese. So you might as well throw yourself into nothing and surprise you. So nothing, yeah. So even though your body needs the protein from them, you're saying do early to avoid being as a predator. That is exact karma and fulfilling their karma. So you can enter. So you don't need to eat protein from animals. You can get protein from the same source that the animals that you eat get protein, which is plants, of course. So what do you think the cows eat? What do you think the pigs eat? What do you think the chickens eat? They eat plants that grow out of the ground. So I might as well just cut out the middleman and eat plants myself. And you're causing bad karma on the planet for paying others to kill animals on your behalf. How are you getting through B12 and taurine? Well, I take a B12 supplement, but a long time ago you could just eat food or eat plants straight from the ground without washing it, and you would get enough B12. So even animals, the animals that are farmed, also have to be supplemented with B12. When are you traveling to Vietnam? That's a secret. I'll tell you after. That's a lie. Testament of Chandalan. Yeah. Have you ever heard of Mahakal? Mahakal I Hain by Rock D. It's a great song, but it's a different vibe from what you're listening to. No, I have not heard that. That's interesting. Send it to me on Discord and I'll play it. You need to get to medical background. We don't have the ability to break those plants down the way the animals do. There's a reason we omnivores, right? Where you're denying our own nature. No, that's incorrect. So I'm alive, I'm happy, I'm healthy. There are vegans that have been living a full lifestyle, living a full life at 70, 80 years old. And when you look at them, when you compare them to an animal eater, they look like they're 30 or 40 years old. They look very young. Why? Because it doesn't cause harm to the system, eating meat. It's very damaging to the body. So there's just no evidence to support that. Yes, we are omnivores. We can digest meat, but it doesn't mean that we should. It's not a good thing to eat. Only for survival it's good. Biologically, the human body is closest to a herbivore, not an omnivore. That's also true. If you look at our teeth are not the shape of an omnivore or even a carnivore. It's best for digesting plant foods, but not in the way we're doing it on a large scale to produce healthy meat and make profit. I mean, in any scale, it's not sensible to raise an animal and kill an animal for food. Testament of Chandralin says I'm 49 and look 20. Well, I would have to look at a picture of you. I don't know if that's your picture. Also, raising the animals in a kosher farm, the karma issue is not an existent, right? That's not true either. So a kosher farm, you should see the videos of kosher slaughterhouses. It's the most horrific thing you will see. They should make horror movies on that. But I know you won't watch it because it's too painful to watch. It's too painful to watch those videos. Because they are not eating death and blood. Yes. Yeah, you have probably a lot of filters on your profile picture. Okay. I'm on your profile. How old are you? What education background do you have to give this? You lack a God, Holy Spirit connection. Nope, clean picture. Yeah. What background do I have? An education background? Well, I don't need an education background to be sensible, live sensibly on planet Earth. I'm 30 years old, and actually that's not true. I do have connection to God, connection to nature. That's what gives me the ability to speak this way and teach spirituality. So I'm looking at your videos right now, and yes, you look young. Maybe it's the filter of your camera and lots of makeup, but that doesn't really matter. You're filled with blood, filled with sinews, filled with tissues of animals that screamed and begged for them to be alive, and you said no. I want to eat you for some taste pleasure. Only birds regurgitate their food to feed their young. Yeah, death and life are not separate. It can be separated. But if you are divine, as you're saying, you'd know that. Yeah, I know that killing animals is wrong. Shiva, tell us what happened on 7/20/2023. I broke free from my head, I think that's what you're referring to. But God does educate through something in colleges. Yeah, God does not, that's a good one. God does not educate through schools and colleges. That is, couldn't have said it better myself. Helicopter analogy, yeah. Nope, little to no makeup. Nope, I eat fish and chicken. I neither have that issue. So chickens don't feel fear for their life when a predator is chasing them. So you're lacking empathy. You're lacking empathy and emotions to the beings that you're sharing this life with and the planet with. School is human education. That's correct. Life is divine education. Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. Richard says, but you have makeup for what if you are so perfect? Yeah. I do eat pig, but I'm Kali, and that's part of my service. So her service is causing pain to others and eating them. I don't know what kind of service you offer, but I would not pay for that service. They pass out when you flip them over and don't have any fear, etc. Well, if I want to commit a crime to you or to somebody else, and if I flip you over and make you pass out, is that a good justification to do crimes or do horrendous things to you or to end your life? No, it's not. So it's not sensible, it's not humane. It's not humane. You're lacking humanity. Yes, W. We aren't chasing them. You're acting like gill netting and slaughter, as God said to do, is wrong. Yeah, you're not chasing them. You're breeding them into existence by forcibly impregnating them. There's a word for that. It's the R word. You forcibly impregnate them. You make them live in a cage as a slave, and then you kill them for your taste pleasures. And also, don't be confused. God didn't tell you. Stop pretending. Stop believing. Did God really say for you to kill animals and eat them? I don't think He did. Am I doing this to humans or for them? You're doing this to animals. Well, it doesn't matter how free range they are. You still killed them. You still end their lives. So I could keep you in a nice mansion as a slave for the purpose of killing you and eating you. That would be bad. That's not ethical. You're confusing USA slaughterhouse with kosher raised deer. Again, kosher slaughter and halal slaughter, one of the most horrific ways of killing an animal. Go look at videos. I know you won't look at the videos because they're very hard to watch. They're worse than horror movies. But that's what you pay to happen, and that's what you're confusing, that's what you're consuming in your body. You're like a vampire. Yes, indeed, and many humans are kept that way. Maybe focus on saving humans. So should I stop paying attention to animals because humans need saving? Why not do both? Yes, Omar has seen it as a kid. It's horrible. Yes, when you see these things happening to animals, you can't, if you have enough humanity in you and enough sense, you can't continue to fund that and support that. So let me ask you this. In a kosher farm, do the animals get killed or no? Because if they get killed, then it's bad. Nobody wants to get killed. Yes, so innocent animals get killed for your taste pleasures. It's not really sensible. I prefer to eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and legumes. Like I said, you're not Krishna, but also that mindset is why they have such a social outstreet issue. They do nothing to stop the government. They just pray for people like to show up, and I do. I'm not Krishna, you're right, but regardless of anything you said, everything you said might be true. Killing animals is still bad. It's still wrong. That doesn't make it right. But when I do, I teach them to stand up for themselves. They are a free copy of my book on my Facebook. That's on my YouTube page. Nice. Free range is okay. Killing is not okay. So you let the animals live until they naturally die or a predator eats them. But you as a human being, you're not dependent on their flesh. You can eat other things like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes. What's your symbol of meditation? Kailash or the Janalinga. Can we agree that we should not only pick only animals we hate, they mostly, and eat only that one? No, we shouldn't agree on that. I agree killing is bad and hurts me too, but I also understand my place in the food chain and the responsibility to do good stewardship. Is killing animals good stewardship? And if it hurts you too and you know it's killing is bad, then why do you do it? Either you're insane or you're confused. It's hard to stop the government. The world itself means govern. Control means mind control. So when you're saying we're weak, we're not fighting the mind control, which is a good statement, I agree. But it's also as easy. Nope. You eat the ones God said we should eat and have mindfulness practice. Okay. Who did God come to you personally and say that you should eat animals? You should kill animals and eat their bodies? Because if you did, you're the second coming of Christ. Or did you read some book? So you actually are stupid. What is your least favorite animal? I don't have a least favorite animal. Your mind is the most powerful being in your life. It's God living in you. He is one with you. Yes. Actually, yes. And which ones? So you're making conclusions. This is the biggest issue of the mind, is making conclusions. You think you read a book and you think you know God's intentions and wishes. If God is a compassionate and loving being, He does not want you as a conscious and sane human being to go and butcher and slaughter animals and to eat their dead bodies. You don't meditate, you can't perceive the deeper reality of your own nature, and that's why you eat meat. And it's unfortunate. Meat eaters they smell bad because you're eating rotting flesh and you're eating blood, sinews. You're eating a corpse, basically. Your human body is a graveyard for animals' dead bodies. And it's insane. It also automatically means that your third eye is closed. You can't see what you're doing. You're blind. Just when Jesus said, "Forgive them, Father, for they don't know what they're doing," He's talking about you. You don't know what you're doing. You think things because you read them in a book, because God said. God didn't say anything. You're confused. You're hurting life. You're hurting yourself. You're causing yourself bad karma. And I feel bad for you. You're not a Durga, okay? Okay. So what you are is a zombie, because you eat the rotting flesh of others. That's what a zombie does. I'm a conscious and sane human being. I eat food that is alive, fruits which nature wants me to eat, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes. My body's happy, my mind is stable, feeling good, feeling clean. Actually, you think things because that guru that gave you the practice you feel safe regurgitating. No, the guru didn't give me anything. Well, the moment you kill an animal is the moment that the food starts rotting. It's a corpse now. You're eating a corpse. You're eating a decaying corpse that should be buried in the ground. Rest in peace for the animal you ate. But instead of burying it in the ground, it's buried in your stomach, and you become an animal graveyard. So, okay. Your diet is shaped on the tears of animals. And you call yourself a compassionate being? You are not. So the truth is that most meat eaters are just confused beings. They have the third eye closed. Spirituality is all about opening the third eye and seeing reality clearly. When you open your third eye and see reality clearly, you see that you're eating a corpse. You're eating a mutilated body, an animal's body part that didn't want to die. Wow, that's not sane. That's not sensible. So you don't do it. It's not a belief. It's not God came to tell me. I didn't read it in a book. Nobody had to tell me this. I can see it clearly with my own mind's eye. I'm eating a corpse, a rotting corpse. It is actually not tasty because you have to slather it with a bunch of plants. You have to cook it to a nice, on the right temperature, and then only you eat it. But if we went to a safari and you injured a deer and you tried to eat it raw, you would get sick and you probably get violently puke. You wouldn't even be able to eat it. So it's not true. So the moment that the animal dies, I am vegan, yes. The moment that the animal dies in the slaughterhouse, it's terrified, it's in pain, it's in shock, it's in fear. All that adrenaline is coursing through its body. So much of this agitation is released into its bloodstream, and it goes into the muscles. Then it gets slaughtered, and then when you consume it, you're consuming the fear and the pain of those animals as well. And layer upon layer, it gets stored deeper and deeper and deeper. Because you don't meditate, you don't have a spiritual practice, that will just play itself out in weird ways. That'll become your quality. So the woman that was here commenting, she is like a pig. She is like a chicken. That's the animals, that's the mammals she eats. You become like the food that you eat. Does this mean if I eat a carrot, I'm going to become like a carrot? No, but the quality of that food will become into you. It will become integrated in you. So you become pig-like. You become cow-like. And some fat people in America look like pigs and look like cows because so much of that is their diet. Okay, I'm sorry to say, but you're stupid. You're saying as if you know what God's thoughts are. You just read some book and you believe the book. How gullible can you be? Okay? Might as well go believe in Santa Claus. Which out, he's not all about opening your third eye, it's about awakening and many more things. Yeah. I give you so much credit for being able to debate about veganism, yes. Thank you very much. Yes, cows operate world, they are us. Cows are not us. Okay? You think you're going to curse me, you think you're going to do something to me, I dare you and I challenge you. Maybe send some of the pain that you're causing animals and you're putting in your body. Congratulations that you wrote a book. Nobody's going to read it. Why don't you express yourself with words? Or better yet, to join my Discord and talk to me face to face on camera for everybody to hear. And let's see, are you an English speaking person?
And $50 to $200 for a consult with your scan and results and associated free.
Yeah, so you are a English speaking person. So I'm going to pin my Discord link here. Discord is a place where you can go. I have a spiritual community there, and we can join a voice call and we can talk, and it'll be up to 25 people can join. Anybody can join and listen in. Anybody can turn on their camera or turn on their microphone. It's like Zoom. And then we will debate. Then we will see who's right, see who's wrong, and you'll get your ideas across better than to text. You can meditate all over this, and we can discuss things after you've had a chat with God. Okay, yeah. You can go chat with God. If God tells you to kill animals and eat their dead corpses, then that's not a God I want to follow and talk to. That's not a compassionate God. That's actually the demon and the devil. So you can continue talking to the devil and the demon, but I don't want to talk to the devil. The devil wants to hurt life and harm life, and God, the creator, wants to love beings and to end life and to promote life. So obviously you're not for God, you're being confused by the devil. Yes, clock it. Talk to your God, dear, whoever you call it. I don't have my God. It's just the creation, life. Life wants to live, life wants to thrive. Life doesn't want to die. And life definitely doesn't want you to go and kill others. That's for sure. So you're promoting the devil. You're worshiping the devil. Why don't you go practice some brain heart coherency meditation and think about the words you're saying? Because I disagree completely. Like you're saying, don't even need to have your own YouTube channel. If you don't know what I'm saying, then you need to have some brain heart coherency. Are you still killing cockroaches, or did I change your mind? I don't kill cockroaches. I don't kill any sentient beings apart from mosquitoes when they are in my room, and only when they are in my room, because I have no better way of removing them. They carry diseases, they are my enemy, and unfortunately I have to kill them. But if there is a way for me to remove them with a mosquito net or some kind of a butterfly net, I would do that. And when I have my own stable place, I will do that. It's more sensible. Killing life hurts. That's not good for your body. What date and time would you like to regroup? You need some brain-heart coherence. Well, we can end this live stream and we can go on Discord and we can talk. So I think that you're the one that needs some brain-heart coherence, considering the fact that you cause others to have their lives ended. That's not very heart-like. Shiva, you are the ultimate ego guru. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, my friend. Thank you very much for your support, Christian. I appreciate it. Stone to Fish says, animal sacrifice is astonishing for sins in the Torah, but it never pleases God. They are of foreshowing of Jesus Christ. Yes. What is a yogi? A yogi is somebody that is in union with life and creation, or with the universe. Interestingly, my cats will never eat a mouse, an ant, but I eat lizards. I eat birds and roaches here in Mexico. What? Okay, the cat has different teeth than you. Have you noticed that a cat's teeth are not like your teeth? That's a predator. You have herbivore's teeth, so you should stick to that. But hey, why don't you test it out? Why don't you go and catch a bird? Not with a net or any tool, just naturally catch it, and then bite into it. without cooking it, without putting plants on it, without putting spices and herbs on it, without eating with bread and a tomato and lettuce. None of that. You're not vegan. Just raw blood, like the vampire that you are. Straight corpse, right into your stomach. Why is it called Discord? Because it's made for gamers. That's why. How easy cause people to be apathetic. Okay, that's you've lost me. Originally, before the flood, we used to be vegetarian. That's the way to go. That's the best way to go. We have an omnivore's teeth? No, our teeth are closer to a herbivore, not an omnivore. An omnivore is like a gorilla. They have the teeth to be able to rip apart meat. We don't have those types of teeth. We don't have canines. This is not canine. This is just an old remnant of what a canine used to be. So we have a grinding motion. Carnivores only have a biting motion. What changed you to become a yogi? Well, meditation and yoga changed me to become a yogi. Aloha from Hawaii. RSK Mutual, shout out to you from Hawaii. We have 2 people from Hawaii now. Hawaii is the way to go. I guess Dr. Rob is not joining. Go to his chat and convince him to join, because I'm still waiting for him. Because human race, like any species, has a wide variety of DNA crossover with animal species. Merry Christmas to you, Starleets. I love rare stuff. Hunters do eat raw meat. Well, you now are definitely a zombie. And stay away from me and my family. You're not good for life. Why not believing in Jesus? Because we're not believing in anything. We either know or we don't know. We either have direct experience or nothing. The fallen angels have interacted with the animals kingdom since the dawn of time, before the flood and giant room with the earth. Yeah, don't eat animals. Rob is gaming and smoking. Never vegetarians, lol. We have canines. Yeah. Do you have canines? Really? Like a dog's canine? Like a cat's canine? You silly fool. You don't have canines. You can't rip apart flesh with your canines. Let me go back to your video and see if you have canines.
Frequencies, but for
You don't have canines. You have a sad excuse for a canine. Okay? Your front teeth are larger than your canine. You buffoon. You bozo. So much love here. Thank you very much, Stars Elite. You're the same age as my daughter. I'm working on patience here. If you'd like to set a time to talk after you've had time to reflect, I would be honored to chat. Okay, we can do that. But you have to first join the Discord. So here's the Discord link. Join the Discord. And we can do it at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Let me know if you agree. And it'll be live for everybody to see. What the hell is Sadhguru doing in your room? Sadhguru is just patiently waiting and watching over me. Humans are very different. It's foolish to assume they're all the same when we have the most dominant species seemingly on this planet. Merry Christmas, Nikolai. RSK Mutual says, when are you going to Discord? Sometime soon, I'm not sure. Blood Strike says, faith is also important. Yes, faith is important when you don't know the outcome of something that you're doing. Like you're walking on a shaky bridge, that's when you need faith. Melody says, carnivore, omnivore, large mouth opening, herbivore, and humans, small mouth. Yes, correct. So our digestive system also, our biology is all ideally meant for digesting plant foods. A life without faith is a premature death, my friend. Yes. Actually, mine a little more precious than pronounced than some others. Okay. Yes. Oops, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. Wrong room for that. Yeah. Goodbye. Keep believing. A life without uncertainty is not a life, not a possibility. You're sounding very ignorant. It's Christmas here. Nice. Hey again. Hello, shaman. Melody says carnivore, omnivore, small salivatory gland, herbivore, and humans, big salivatory gland. Yes. Carnivore and omnivore, acid urine. Herbivore and human, alkaline urine. Correct. I'm assuming all those things are true. So here we are, promoting the happiness and well-being of all animals on Earth, everybody here that's living on this planet. We're sharing the planet. We're not dominating the planet. We are physically dominating the planet, but we are suffering the consequences of that every day. I never thought about how we can grind our teeth and omnivores can't. That's an interesting insight. Yeah. If you were to extend your digestive tract, it would be very long. But a predator's mouth or predator's digestive tract is not that long. It's very small because you want to quickly digest the meat and throw it away. So somebody says, someone who think that God can make them powerful. I cannot do the 27th. I'm on the Oxy, Mexico. It's PM here right now. Well, regardless, Testament of Chandralin, join the Discord, and then we'll be able to set up a time. And I would love to talk to you. Carnivore, omnivore, strong hydrochloric acid, herbivore and human, weak hydrochloric acid. Yes, the acid in the stomach of a human being is weaker. Let me see that on ChatGPT. Than a predator's stomach acid, because you have to digest meat as a predator, and that requires lots of acidity. A human being doesn't need to do that. We're happy to digest plants. Humans do have canine teeth. They're located at the corner of the mouth. Yes, but not the same size as a dog, which is actually a predator and is actually meant for consuming meat. Our canines are just an evolutionary kind of fallout. That's untrue too. I bred Bengals and Vishlas, and a lot of medical knowledge there as well. Okay, because the stomach slows you down. Vampire also smaller stomach. Yeah. Carnivore intestine 1.53 times the body length. Human intestine 9 times the body length. Yes. So a carnivore's intestine is three times the body length, and a human is 9 times. Their muscles. It's not a wise thing for you to do is to eat meat, which takes a long time to digest, and putrefy in the stomach. That is what's happening. I broke my right canine today. Ouch. Yes. Dude, in the span of 10 minutes, you're convincing me to actually question if I should be eating meat. I'm happy I did that. But definitely what you should not do is take me on faith or belief. You should look at all the evidence that supports the claim that you should eat a plant-based diet. It's healthy, it's good for the environment, it's good for the animals, good for your state of mind. That's omnivores. I love he signs and he proves the truth of God in us. Again, the problem with human beings is that they are scared and they're confused and they want to make conclusions. They want to jump on a conclusion because it makes them feel safe. So science, to a large extent, is just conclusion making. At least that's the religion that people follow. The new religion is science. They believe in science. They trust science. They love science. And also God. Because they're afraid of death, they're afraid of losing this body, they want to have some certainty. They don't like uncertainty. They go towards believing in God and thinking that God, the creator of the universe, wrote a fucking book. Wow. And he wrote a bunch of garbage in there, like, oh, if you're gay, you should just not exist, and if you're a woman, you're a second-class citizen, and you should, and this, that, and the other thing. It's insane. It's written by human beings, hateful human beings, that just wanted to control the population, and some low IQ people are still being controlled, even now, after 2,000 years, after that book has been compiled by a bunch of men. That's crazy. How is eating free-range chicken eggs that you only care for yourself? Expecting Luke was an interesting question. How is eating free-range chicken eggs that you care for yourself acceptable loophole or unacceptable slavery? Well, look, I'm not against eating milk. I'm not against eating cheese. I'm not against eating eggs, really. If you have chickens and they produce eggs and they're happy and they produce egg once in a while, thank you for joining, Melody. I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye. Thank you for joining. It's no problem, because You're helping them to survive, and they produce some eggs in once in a while, or you have a cow and it produces milk, no problem. But the way that the animal industry is treating the cows and the chickens and the pigs is just slavery. It's horrendous. And also, they slaughter the animals, which is not a sensible thing to do. You should go vegan. You can still be a vegan and eat milk. You can, realistically speaking, because vegan doesn't really say your diet. Vegan says that you don't support animal cruelty and you want to remove that as much as possible. So a plant-based diet is one thing. You can't eat milk on a plant-based diet because milk is not plants. But you can be vegan and eat cheese and eat milk as long as you know where that's coming from. If you're going and buying it in a grocery store, you're supporting the torture, the pain, the tears of animals that don't want to die and that are miserable every day because they're food slaves. They are food slaves. So your compassion has to extend not just for you and for human beings. It also has to extend for animals. And it would be one thing if animals were just struggling somewhere in the wild. That's nature's fault. But it's our fault that animals are dying. 100 billion animals have their lives lost and are slaughtered every single year because we eat them. Food for the body is not food for the soul. Food for the soul comes from the mouth of the Lord. Food he forms with his hands. Wisdom is not food. Yeah, so food for the body is meat. Food for the soul is plants. If you want to survive, then eat meat. If you want to thrive, eat plants. Does compassion extend to plants? Well, yes, actually. So I don't go around and chop plants down for no reason, but I would harvest plants to eat because I'm an evolved life. I'm an evolved being, and it would be uncompassionate for me to not take care of myself. So the best thing to do to eat on this planet is fruits, because fruits want to be eaten. Plants really don't want you to be pulled out of the ground. They have their own thing, and also nuts and seeds. So it's a different thing. But fruits is definitely. I'm a plant-based vegan diet. We have more proof of the flood/new Earth than old Earth. Yes. You're only eating like this because you are comfortable. That's correct. My rosemary bursts are certainly more conscious than leghorn hens. That's not true. Yeah, so chickens are more conscious than plants, and cows are more conscious than chickens, and so on and so forth. No, you fool. You're mistaken. So Hans Volz, you're a fool, first and foremost. I'm comfortable because I've survived. Human beings have created a civilization where I can be comfortable, and I can choose to eat a plant-based vegan diet. And if I were to be starving somewhere in the wild and I needed to kill an animal, that would be a different thing. That would be a survival skill. So it's incorrect. I can go to the grocery and eat plants. So how do you get about getting through protein? Yeah, I eat lots of plant foods. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes, lots of protein in that. I'm not struggling with that at all. I'm alive, active, happy, healthy, stable, peaceful. Most importantly, I'm peaceful, which is something not all of you can claim. I want a milk goat friend. If you want to buy a goat and milk it and drink its milk, no problem. If you treat the goat well and it's happy in its life, go for it. But I do have a problem with you slitting its throat and then eating it. Shy is hurt and still debating, he says not to Discord. So this pretty lady that's 40 years old, if you're still here, you should join my Discord. And I would love to have a spiritual debate with you and prove you wrong for everybody to see on online on my YouTube channel. I'm born Christian. I believe in Christianity, or I believe in Christ. I know Christ existed firsthand, but I'm not a Christian per se. Does it hurt the harvest crops when you go to slash it? Science have found that is true. Yes, plants have pain. Plants have feelings. It's not the ideal thing to go and cut a plant, get cut and get killed. But the difference is, a cow, a pig, and a chicken have a brain. and they have a nervous system, and they have pain. So if I take this sharp thing and I poke my hand, I feel pain. Ouch, that hurts. Same with land animals. They have pain. A plant does not have pain. It doesn't have a brain. So if I cut a carrot in half, it doesn't scream in agony and have tears in his eyes because it doesn't want to die. That's your diet. That's not my diet. But again, I'm an evolved life form. I have to survive at all costs because I'm the most evolved life form. So I will go and pluck vegetables out of the ground and eat them. And if need be, I will go kill an animal and eat it if I'm on a survival, if it's survival, meaning, I don't know, civilization collapsed and there's a chicken and I've been starving for 3 days. All right, chicken, looks like you're going. But I'm not doing that. That's not sane. That's not sensible for if you want to evolve this life form, if you want to raise the energy of this being, then eating meat, it actually slows you down in a big way. Thank you for the advice of Sadhguru channel, brother. Thank you for making a change to my life. Thank you, Jin Sakai, for joining me on this live stream. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you want to support me. I'm supported by donations. This is how I sustain myself. This is how I feed myself. I'm doing these spiritual live streams every day. And this is what I want to make my work. My YouTube channel is my work. Me sharing my spirituality is my job. If you want to donate, you don't have to. But if you can, in the spirit of Christmas, you can do so via Super Chat or via PayPal. I'll paste my PayPal link down below. And if not, that's okay. I'm going to end the live stream in a few minutes. I'm going to go live with my friend, and we'll have some fun times to talk about that. Do you know about the... Yeah, I do know. Those lies led to the disconnect. No. Do you believe in heaven or hell? Yes, I know heaven or hell. They exist. Who is the bald dude? You're often in these live streaming. He has some interesting insights. So he's my friend. He's going to go live with me in the next few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to go live with him after I end this, and we'll have some fun times talking to him. I get what you're saying about people being scared and want to make life sort of feel safe, but why do they need everyone else to agree? Yeah, because when you don't know something to be true, you want to say it to others so that maybe they can agree with you or they're pursuing the truth. And that's why they're doing it. I just set up a Discord a while ago. I barely use it. I'll see what I can do. Namaste. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you soon. What do you need to do to be saved? Saved from what? If you're drowning, then somebody should throw a life raft on you. Saved from being alive? There's no need for you to be saved from being alive. If you're doing bad things to others, if you're doing crimes for people, then you should be saved. Somebody should save you from yourself. But you see it as erasing the hate. Nice. Please suggest me a spiritual song to listen to. Go to YouTube, type in Sadhguru mantras. Sadhguru. This is the man you should all subscribe to. That's the wisest man on earth that's currently alive. All right, I'm going to end the live stream, my friends. Thank you very much for your donations. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your subscriptions, for subscribing. I'm going to end this live stream and I'm going to restart the live stream with my friend, and it's going to be a great live stream. Stay away from Sadhguru. No, that's all right. I definitely know you don't know what you're talking about because you're lost and confused. But it's okay. I'll help you. You should subscribe to my channel as well, Chandralin. I subscribe to yours, and we'll stay in touch. Saved from hell. You're not in hell. You're on planet Earth. You don't need to be saved from hell. Saved from your own evil heart. That's true. Yeah. Somebody should help you with that. How do you differentiate between your inner thoughts and God speaking to you? You have to meditate. And you can't be confused by different impulses with the suffering animals that you ate, and they're playing their thoughts out in you because you're eating intelligent, conscious life form. Your body can't digest it properly and easily, and its intelligence is playing out in you. Oh God, I'm having the thoughts of the animals that I just killed and ate. Oh Jesus, it's not wise. I love Jesus. We're all in the highest dimensions of hell. This is karma's zone to evolve our souls, right? No, we're on planet Earth. There's lower realms like hell and pain. There are higher realms like heaven and things, but they're not permanent. They're just different realms of existence you can go to and you can be there for a while. Right now we're on Earth, but this is the best place to evolve. This is the best place to practice spirituality. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna have to end it here. So subscribe. So what about a diet? Yeah, eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, legumes, and generally speaking, stay away from eating animals. That's the best thing for your human life. Why is there a bowl on your head? Because I saved fruits here and nuts. I'm gonna eat it later. People keep the intelligent ones. This isn't about your own grouping, all levels of grouping. The closed-minded behavior causes dissension. I don't know if killing animals and eating them for pleasure is so open-minded. That's probably closed-minded. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much. Subscribe. I love you all. Look forward to seeing you here soon. Have a good day. Bye.